Hi, everyone. See if I got a good angle here on the camera. So, hi, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome for the first time. My name is Adrienne Keyser, and I am your over 50s fashion diva. Now, here on my channel, I talk about fashion, of course, but also beauty, lifestyle, travel, and anything trending in social media and any of those topics. So if you want to stay relevant over 50, then you have come to the right place. Now, today's video is all about yoga. Today, June 21st, is Yoga Day. So I thought it would be fun to show you guys a little bit about what I do for my yoga and then do a full-on yoga routine with you guys on camera. So I am going to try to make this an hour long for the algorithm gods. So I'm only going to do a 30-minute yoga session today. That's where I am in my fitness journey at the moment. And we'll discuss that a little bit in a little bit. But yeah, we're going to do a 30-minute workout session, but I'm going to tell you a little bit about my yoga. As you can see, I've got my yoga mat and my yoga area right here. I basically turned my living room into a workout and studio. But neither here nor there. That is why it looks like we're in my living room. But I do like to work out at home. I'm not a gym person. That's just not my vibe. I enjoy the solitude and peace that I get when I work out at home. So I thought it would be a good idea just to show you guys what I do when I work out at home. What I'm going to do in the meantime is I'm going to put on the live stream behind me just because. Okay. So, okay, here we go. I'm going to turn the volume down. And we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay. So, to give you a little bit of background on my fitness journey, I started doing yoga many years ago. I would say about 6 or 7 years ago. And it got me in the best shape of my life. It also helped me to get into a routine of working out. And then I started working out with weights and doing additional exercises. I was actually at a point in time where I was working out 3 hours a day. And I love that. And I would like to get back to that because I just felt so healthy. Now, I have been slacking quite a bit over the years. I've gained weight, I've lost weight, I'm all over the place with my weight. And we'll talk about my weight here in a second. But this was the year I said I am definitely going to get back into that shape that I was 6 years ago. So I started back into my yoga. I've been doing it a little bit consistently for the past month or so. If you didn't see, I put up, I think it was on my community tab, all about Fitness Day and Water Week. And that was really inspired me to get back into doing my yoga sessions on a more consistent basis. So if you are new to yoga, if this is your first time, I've got the tips and the tricks that are really going to help you want to continue your yoga journey. Okay? Because these work for me. I hope they'll work for you. And yeah, so that's what we're going to talk about today. So now the first thing I want to talk about is Fitbit. Now, I do have a Fitbit, and I do actually pay for the pro version of Fitbit. By the way, this is this was the body. This was me 6 years ago. I actually have it as a screensaver. I was just in amazing shape. I had definition in my arms. I had a really flat stomach. I mean, everything was just really coming together. And that's where I want to be again. So, using my Fitbit, I actually paid for the pro version. And the reason is because I like all the other features that come with the pro version, especially the sleep feature, because I'm such a horrible sleeper. So, I have been keeping track of my exercises on my Fitbit. It does keep track of all of that, my weight, as well as my sleep. So let's see, for today, I got 6 hours of sleep, which for me is amazing. That's a rarity. If you go back to other days, you'll know that, here on Wednesday, I got 51 minutes of sleep. So that's just the reason why I actually pay for the pro version of Fitbit, because I do like the additional features that it has. When I first got my Fitbit, my first Fitbit that I got, which was like an Inspire years ago, I was involved in the community and posting and all that stuff. I don't necessarily know that I want to get back to that level of being active on Fitbit, but I do like a lot of the features that it has. You can add your water, you can add your food, you can add all sorts of things just to keep track of what's going on. Now, I do pay for the pro version, but I don't really care for the Fitbit exercises. I will do them occasionally, but I'm really mostly just doing it because I pay for it. So when I do use the Fitbit exercises, the Fitbit coach, I think they call it, it's mostly just because I'm paying for the pro version. It's part of it, so I'll do that. But for the most part, I use other apps for my workouts. So you'll see for today, I actually had a good sleep, 6 hours of sleep. I'm up to 663 steps, 52 zone minutes. I haven't done the mindful days, and I actually pay for Headspace, and I don't use that either. I'm trying to get into actually using the apps that I pay for, which is so silly. I got 3 exercises out of 6 this week so far. Today will be another one. So that'll at least get up to 4. I'm trying to get back into 6 because when I was working out 3 hours a day, that was 6 days a week. And I loved it. So I want to get back to that. So let's see. That's pretty much it as far as Fitbit. Now, I'm going to reserve the app that we are going to do our workout in last. Just because, why not? We're going to be working in it. But I do have a health tab on my iPad. So when I open up my health tab, I do have Headspace here. Headspace. Headspace, the app we're going to use, my Fitbit and my Fitbit coach. But I also have another tab that I call 7 Minute. And this is actually some really good apps. If you have an iPad or iPhone, whatever, check out the 7 Minute. Just type in 7 Minute fitness, and it will give you some of the greatest workouts. I'm telling you, it has like a HIIT, a bar, 7 minute workout, 7 minute workout. So yeah, I've got like a couple of little workouts in there, and they're not necessarily 7 minutes. That's just what they call them. You can actually do them as up to 30 minutes, I believe. So let's look at the 7 minute workout. Okay, that's not working over me. Okay, so 7M as my pencil falls. Now I haven't used this in a while. So I'm actually, here we go, signing up just like everybody else would. And let's see, lose weight. Okay, this is too much. to be going into. But trust me, it's been a while since I've used it, which is why it doesn't have the information in there. But the 7-minute workouts are really, really good. Also, this company that does the app that we're going to use today also has a few other apps under their umbrella of fitness apps. So they don't just do yoga, they also do a 7-minute workout, the HIIT and the bar. And the way that you know this particular app, I hope you can see this, is I'm going to try to see if I can see it big on camera. But these little guys that look like little puppies here, I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but yeah, the name of the app we're going to use today, let me just go ahead and reveal it, is called Down Dog. And you can get it on Apple as well as on Android. So no problems being able to access it. It's a phenomenal app. And that is actually where I began my whole yoga journey. I started at the very beginning. I learned a lot of the poses, the positions, and have just sort of built up from there. So the workout I'm doing today is not going to be a beginner's workout. I am a little bit more advanced in it, but if you start at the very beginning, just like I did, take your time to learn the poses. That's what it's really about. Once you figure out this word is this pose and this word is that pose, I'm telling you, you will absolutely love yoga. It's been a game changer for me. I love it. So if you just look up Down Dog and you look up the company, it will show you the other apps, in other fitness apps that this company has. And you'll know them because the little down dog looks like a little puppy. It's the cutest little icon ever. I absolutely love this little icon. Let's see if we get really close. See? Oh, shoot. Damn it. Sorry. See if you can see. It looks like, oh, God damn it. All right, here. Up close on the camera. Let's see. Where are we? Oh, God damn. Okay. Maybe you can see it like that. It looks like a little puppy. Anyway, it is such an amazing app. And I'm telling you, if you start with Down Dog, you will become a yoga expert in no time. I actually mastered poses and positions in 2 months. Literally, it took me 2 months. And I knew what poses I was going to get into, et cetera, et cetera. And then I built up. I was at the intermediary. Now I'm at an advanced level. And what I love about this app is you can actually set it to address whatever issue you are concerned about. For example, and also I do pay for the full version. There is a free version, but I pay for the full version. And in the full version, you are able to set what it is that you want to target and what areas you are looking to boost, basically, is what they call it. And so under your boost, I can go under my boost and set it for flexibility or core strength, chest and shoulder strength, hip strength, back strength, glute strength, aerobic, neck stretches, hip flexor stretches, hamstring stretches, twists, simple. I mean, the list just goes on and on. So whatever it is that you want to boost, you can put that in there. At the moment, I have mine on low back stretches. We can change that. Let's do hip flexor stretches. And I'll go ahead and just select that for my hip flexor stretches. Then I can do what type of practice I want. They have restorative, hatha, yin, gentle, guided meditation with breathing. So all different kinds of different practices. Then I could go into what I want the voice to sound like. I can go into what level. Right now, I'm on intermediate 2 because it had been a while since I had been doing my yoga, so I stepped it back from advanced. I'm doing a full instruction. I don't need a secondary. I can do a secondary boost. Why not? We'll do low back stretches as a secondary. Then I've got the timing. Do I want a warm up? I want a normal warm up. That's what I have mine set to. And then I also have a 1 minute what do we call it? Savasana at the end. I don't like music with mine because normally I actually am watching TV when I am working out. So I usually don't have music, but there is an option for that. I have a normal cool down, a normal warm up. So everything is set. You can set the amount of time that you want. You can do up to 60 minutes. We're just going to do 30 for today. It also does track all of your practices. So you can see I haven't been that consistent this month, but I have worked out way more than I have in past months. So it will track how you're doing. It gives you the history of everything. And then this little thing gives you your account. And as you can see, I have the yearly subscription, which from what I recall wasn't terrible. I think it's maybe $60 a year for the year. I can't remember. Mine is going to renew in January. So I've had it since January and haven't been using it. It's time. It's time to pick it up and do some yoga. So where are we in our time frame? Okay, so I've been going on and on for about 20 minutes here. So now we're just going to go ahead and talk about my equipment, my setup, get set up, and do this exercise. Always have your water on hand. I also, just a little about me, I usually do this sounds closed. I'm not going to lie, because it's first thing in the morning and I don't want to like put anything on. And I know I'm just going to get in the shower afterwards. The room is usually warm, but I did turn the air conditioning on because I've got my windows open to give us enough light for you guys to see me. But normally I do this in a very dark room. It's kind of my Zen time. It's kind of my time to connect with myself in the mornings. Like I said, I light my incense. It's a vibe. I make it a vibe. And I suggest you do the same. Do what makes you feel comfortable. If you want a cold room, a warm room, you want your incense. I sometimes like candles, but here in Belize, I can't find any good candles. But I usually make it a dark room. I usually do it in front of a mirror. It's a vibe. I kind of make it like an exciting thing, a way to start my day and be refreshed, have my mindful moment. And I used to actually do my headspace right after my yoga, which I'm definitely going to get back into because that's another app that I pay for that I'm not using. Ridiculous. All right, I'm going to go ahead and light my incense. This is one of those long stick incense. It's in rose scent. I'm actually out of incense. This is the last scent that I have. So we're going to get that lit. Then I'm going to talk about my equipment that I have behind me. I do have a Fitbit scale, which if you have Fitbit, you should have a Fitbit scale. So this is my Fitbit scale here. And, I didn't tell you about my weight. We'll talk about that in a second. This is my yoga mat, and I've got some weights down here, which I haven't been using, and I'm going to start. My yoga mat I actually purchased on Amazon. Simple yoga mat. And as you can see, it's an Amazon Basic. That's where I got it. Some people use the smooth side. I actually prefer the textured side of the mat. It's your choice. Do what makes you feel comfortable. So we're gonna go ahead and spread that out. I'm gonna move it back because I'm gonna adjust the camera so you can see me when I stand up, so you can see all the poses and everything. But let's see, what else do we need to do before we get started? We need to go ahead and start. Go to the home page. I've got my boosts all set up. I know the voice that I have. I've got it set for 30 minutes. And yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. When you hit your start button, it gives you your first pose. Now, you probably won't be able to see it, but you'll be able to hear it because I need to actually be able to see it. So it is starting. It always gives you the first position you're going to start in. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Make sure the volume is up so you guys can hear it. And then I'm going to adjust the camera a bit so that you can, and you're probably going to watch it double since my camera is back there. Okay, let's see. Will you be able to see me? You can see everything? Okay, let's get started. It's going to start in a down position.
Let's begin sitting on our heels, legs folded underneath, hands resting lightly on the thighs. Let your breath begin to deepen and just give yourself a moment to arrive.
By the way, I'm facing this.
Find tabletop.
I'm facing this way because it's looking out my window and has this beautiful view.
Hips over knees. Hip stretch. Right toes to the back left corner of your mat. Legs straight. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Gaze over your left shoulder and toward your back foot. Feel a nice stretch in the right hip. Press the hands down firmly into the mat to stay lifted in the chest. Set up for gate pose. Right leg straight back, right heel to the mat. Left leg kickstands behind, right arm to sky. From here, lift your torso up. Let your right hand rest on your right leg and reach the left arm to the sky. Exhale, stretch right. Keep both sides of the body long as you reach. Maybe walk the right hand lower down the leg as you stretch.
Okay.
And release. And come back to tabletop.
Sorry, I messed up that pose. So I'm going to go back a little bit.
Reaching. Find tabletop. Hands to the...
Also, I forgot to start my Fitbit. So no big deal. It's only been a minute. But I always like to track on my Fitbit so that it tracks my exercise, which I can't do with this app. So let me actually place it a little closer to the computer to make sure that you are hearing it. So I will do that. So right now we're starting in tabletop.
Mat. Align shoulders over wrists and hips over knees. Hip stretch. Right toes to the back left corner of your mat. Legs straight. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Gaze over your left shoulder and toward your back foot. Feel a nice stretch in the right hip. Press the hands down firmly into the mat to stay lifted in the chest. Set up for gate pose. Right leg straight back, right heel to the mat. Left leg kickstands behind, right arm to sky. From here, lift your torso up. Let your right hand rest on your right leg and reach the left arm to the sky. Exhale, stretch right. Keep both sides of the body long as you reach. Maybe walk the right hand lower down the leg as you stretch. And release. And come back to tabletop. Inhale, cow pose. Let the belly drop and the heart lift high as the tail goes high. And exhale, cat pose. Draw your chin to your chest and round your spine. Take a few more rounds on your own. Come back to neutral. Hip stretch, second side. Take the left foot to the back right corner of your mat, legs straight. Take a breath in. Exhale, look out over your right shoulder toward your back foot. Feel a stretch in the hip. Breathe into the left side of the body. Gate pose. Left leg long behind you, left heel to the mat as you kickstand the right leg, then sweep the left arm high. Now rise up. Let your left hand rest on your left leg and reach the right arm overhead. Exhale, stretch left. Feel the right side body lengthen. Slowly rise. Come back to tabletop. Walk your hands a few inches forward. Tuck your toes. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, down dog. Press the hands into the mat. Keep the arms straight and reach the tailbone to the sky. Inhale, right leg to sky. Exhale, find scorpion dog. Bend your knee, stack your hips. Maybe make some big circles with the right knee to loosen up the hip. Inhale back to three-legged dog. Right foot forward. Exhale, low lunge. Coming into warrior two. Anchor the back heel down. Then inhale up, arms out to a T. Deep bend in the front knee, knee stacked over ankle. Gaze right. Inhale, peaceful. Right arm sweeps up. Set up for triangle pose. Straighten the right leg and reach your right arm toward the top of your mat. Right side of the body stays long. Lower the right arm down and reach the left arm up. Ground the right foot and pull it down and back. Activate the leg. Stay here. Sweep the right arm up by your ear. Then move the left arm by your ear. Move the left shoulder back. Feel the core work. Peaceful warrior. Bend the front knee and inhale, reach the right arm up to the sky. Half moon pose. Exhale, shift weight into the right foot and place the right hand down. Lift your back leg high. Breath in, left hip stacked over right. Left arm reaches high. If you're feeling steady, maybe take the gaze up to the sky.
I'm just going to leave my arms down.
Use the left glute to lift the back leg higher. Peaceful warrior, back foot down. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, low lunge. Windmill the hands down. Find a brief side plank. Right foot back, right arm up. Stay here, firm the left hand into the mat and then float the right leg up. Bring the right foot right in line with your hip socket. Lower the hand and foot to the mat. Find plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Elbows bend to 90 degrees. Inhale, up dog, shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Flip the feet back over and send the hips up and back. Moving on to the second side. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, scorpion dog. Open the hips and bend the left knee. Maybe circle the leg to open the hip more. Back to three-legged dog. Inhale. Left foot forward. Exhale, low lunge. Warrior 2. Back heel to the mat. Inhale up. Arms wide. Deep bend in the front knee and gaze over the left fingertips. Inhale, peaceful. Left arm up and back. Triangle. Straighten the left leg and reach your left fingertips out to the top of your mat. Keep the left side body long. Lower the left arm down and raise the right arm to the sky. Maybe lighten up the weight in the left hand. Stay here. Sweep the left arm by your ear. Now the right arm sweeps by the ear. Contract the abs, move the right shoulder back and rotate your torso towards the sky.
Sorry, I just need to pause for a second.
Inhale to peaceful warrior, left arm high. Half moon. Exhale, weight in left foot, left hand to mat. Inhale, right leg high, right arm high. Maybe take your gaze to the sky. Feel the right glute work to raise the back leg even more. Peaceful warrior, back foot down. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, low lunge. Cartwheel the hands down. Side plank. Left foot steps back. Inhale the left hand up. Now root the right hand down, then float the left leg up. Align your left foot with your left hip and flex your foot. Hand and foot down. Find plank. Lower halfway down. Exhale. Up dog. Inhale. Elbows straight. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Bend your knees. Look forward. Inhale. Exhale. Step or fly to the top of your mat. Inhale and lift halfway. Exhale. Forward fold. Utthahastasana. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, Tadasana, arms by your sides. Sweep the left leg behind you and bring left hand to left foot for dancer's pose. Reach the right fingertips forward and tip forward as you kick the back leg high. Feel a back bend behind the heart here. As you hold, focus on finding even more lift through the heart and back leg. Rise up for standing half lotus. Bring the left leg forward and take hold of your left foot with your right hand. Bring the foot to your right hip crease. Then bind. Reach the left arm back and around for the left foot. On the inhale, extend the right arm by your ear. Straighten through the standing leg, but keep a tiny bend in the knee to keep pressure out of the joint. Hands to prayer. Breathe in, pull the left knee up into your chest. Figure 4 chair. Cross your left foot over your right knee and exhale, sink the hips back and down. Feel the left outer hip stretch. Lengthen through the spine even more and take the hips lower. Rise up and pull the left knee up to your chest. Breathe in. Warrior 3. Arms by ears. Tilt forward. Exhale, left leg sweeps behind. Arms right by the ears. Feel the shoulders and the upper back work. High lunge. Bend the front knee and land the back foot down. Inhale, arms overhead. Hands to the mat. Step forward, forward fold. Inhale, slowly roll up, vertebra by vertebra. Exhale, find Tadasana. Bring hands to your hips. Breathe in, get tall. Flat back, exhale, bow halfway down and stay. To make this harder, shift the weight out of your heels. Keep engaging the back muscles to keep the chest open. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, arms by your sides. Take a balance. Float the heels up as you sweep the arms above your head. Press the balls of the feet down into the mat as the fingertips reach high. For an extra challenge, try closing your eyes here. Now lower the heels and the arms down. Right leg sweeps behind, right hand to right foot for dancer's pose. Hinge forward, left fingertips reach forward and kick the back foot up. Keep a lift in the heart here. Use the right hamstring to lift the right leg up even higher. Stand tall for standing half lotus. Bring the right leg forward and grab your right foot with your left hand and place it at your left hip crease. Then take the bind. Right hand reaches back and around for the foot. On the breath in, left arm extends by your ear. Left fingertips stretch to sky as the right shoulder rolls back and down. Breath stays steady as you balance. Hands to heart center. Pull the right knee up into your chest. Figure 4 chair. Right foot over left knee. Exhale, hips back and down. Feel a stretch in the right glute. Maybe bend the left knee even deeper and send the hips lower. Stand tall. Pull the right knee up into your chest. Breathe in. Warrior 3. Exhale, arms frame the ears. Hinge forward. Right leg sweeps behind. Move the outer right hip down and square the hips to the mat.
Jesus.
Find high lunge, big step back, front knee bends, inhale arms overhead. Hands down, step back, take a vinyasa. Keep the feet where they are and walk the hands back to meet the feet. Inhale, circle sweep arms to sky. Exhale and fold forward. Walk the hands forward again for downward facing dog. Breathe in and gaze forward. Exhale, step or fly to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, chair pose. Drop the hips back and down and reach your arms tall. Exhale, twist right. Revolve chair. Connect left tricep to right outer thigh. Push the palms into each other to rotate the chest even more to the right. Forward fold. Release completely down. Inhale back to chair pose. Exhale, twist left. Revolve chair. Connect right tricep to left thigh. Push elbow into thigh and thigh back into elbow to spin the chest more to the left. Forward fold. Let the arms hang heavy. Inhale, halfway lift. Hop back to bent elbows. Flow through your vinyasa. From down dog, jump through and then make your way down onto your back. Figure 4 oblique crunches. Cross right ankle over left thigh. Left hand behind your head. Right arm long. Exhale, curl up. Left elbow to right knee. Inhale, release almost all the way down. Exhale, elbow to knee again. Keep going now for a few more rounds. Release all the way down. Switch legs. Cross left ankle over right thigh. Right hand behind head. Left arm long. Crunch up, exhale. Right elbow to left knee. Inhale, lower almost all the way down. And again, exhale, elbow to knee. Keep going on your own. Lower the head down and hug the knees into your chest. Now grab behind your hamstrings and rock yourself all the way up. Now come to a kneeling position. Hands at back pockets for half camel. Inhale to lengthen the low back and lift the chest. Left hand to left heel. Exhale, go back, right hand to sky. Keep the low back long as the chest opens. Inhale, lift through your chest and rise back up. Hands to back pockets again. Take a moment to reset. Half camel, second side. Lift the chest on the inhale. Long low back. Exhale, right hand to heel, left hand up. Now see if you can square the shoulders with the sky. Inhale, rise back up. Then have a seat on your heels. Rise up onto your knees again. Hands at back pockets, this time for full camel. Inhale here. Keep the chest lifted and exhale, go back. Maybe walk the hands down to your ankles. Roll the shoulders back and down. Let the throat fall back and down. Inhale, rise up, then have a seat on your heels. Take one more camel pose on your own. Shoulders roll back and down, gently relax the head back. Inhale, rise back up. Find a child's pose. Take the knees wide, send the hips back, arms out long. Slide forward onto your belly now. Find full frog. Capture your feet with your hands and draw your heels to the outer hips. Maybe rotate your hands so the fingers aim forward and drape down over the tops of your feet. If your fingers are pointing forward, with bent elbows, slide the elbows towards each other and lift your chest. Soften back down. Turn the chin to the right and breathe. Full locust pose. Gaze toward your mat, then slide the hands underneath you, palms face down. Grip the mat with your hands, press through your arms and lift both legs. Press through the arms and the hands, even the finger pads. Activate the back muscles and drive the legs higher. Lower the legs back to the mat as you exhale. Free the hands and turn the chin to the left. Slowly bring the hands by your shoulders. Push up to tabletop. Tuck your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step your right foot wide for lizard pose. Let your back knee lower as you relax into your hip. Let your shoulders be soft. Relax your face. Stay here or come down onto your forearms. You should feel a stretch in your right inner thigh, maybe in your front left hip flexor. Come back up onto your hands. Find pigeon. Heel toe your right foot over to the left and lay the shin down. Prep for mermaid. Reach your left hand back and take hold of your left shin or foot. Stay here or slide your toes into the left elbow crease. Maybe even reach the right arm up. Bend at the elbow until the hands connect. Once you've found a good place to settle, let the hips soften down as the chest lifts high. Now let the foot go, back leg long. Tuck the back toes, back to three-legged dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale back to down dog. Inhale, sweep your left leg high. Lizard pose. Step your left foot wide to the outside edge of your left hand. Gently lower your right knee down and relax your upper body. To go deeper, come down onto your forearms. Feel the right hip flexor begin to release. Come back up onto your hands. Find pigeon. Heel toe the left foot over to the right. Mermaid. Right hand to right shin or foot. Maybe slide your toes into the right elbow crease for mermaid. Maybe left arm reaches up and back and the hands connect. Whatever variation you've chosen, lift the chest and find a back bend behind the heart. Now let the foot go, back leg long. Tuck the back toes and inhale back to three-legged dog, left leg high. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Begin to make your way down onto your back.
Wrapping it up. Woo.
Slowly pull your knees up into your chest. Exhale, knees to the left. Reach your right arm to the right. Gaze right. Heavy the right shoulder into the mat as you twist. Just settle in here and let everything be heavy. Unwind. Bring the knees back to center. Other side. Knees to the right. Gaze left. Exhale. Mount the left shoulder down toward the mat. Allow the body to settle here. Everything relaxed. Everything heavy. Gently unwind, then pull both knees up close to your chest. Take a final breath in. Completely release. Shavasana. Begin to deepen your breath and bring some gentle movement back to your fingers and your toes. Thank you for sharing your practice with us. Namaste.
All right, guys, that was it. That was the whole practice. I hope you all enjoyed that. I certainly did. That was a good practice for me. I'm going to drink some water and give you guys some tips if you are first timers when it comes to yoga. Now, I forgot to admit one thing. I grew up as a dancer. From the time I was 6 years old, I was dancing. So I still have that level of flexibility. Just because I started so young, I danced until college. That's, where I focused my major in was in dance. So I had many, many, many years of getting my body to a place where I have a certain level of flexibility that not everyone my age, because I'm 55, not everyone my age may have. So this is what I suggest. If you do go with down dog, I really highly recommend it. By the way, this is not a sponsored video in any way. Like I said, I pay for these apps out of my own money. So don't think that these companies that I'm referring to in this live are sponsors. Absolutely not. But like I was saying, I recommend down dog because if you do start at the very beginning, it is very easy to, I had a feeling that was going to happen to my computer because I don't have it plugged in while I'm doing this live stream. So the battery's running low. Let me just grab the battery so that we don't end up losing each other. Now, like I was saying, if you do start with down dogs, start at the beginning, it really helps you to learn the poses. It really gives you an easy way for you to learn the poses, which are, like as you learn them, you'll get the names. You'll get the going through your vinyasa. You'll understand more about like tree pose, dancer's pose, staff pose. There's, yoga, it's all about the positions and the poses. So if you start at the very beginning, it gives you the basics. It gives you the actual instruction of the pose and tells you what the pose is that you're going to be doing. So as you progress throughout, you'll just start to learn those poses. And sometimes they'll throw in a pose that you've never seen, never heard of. Just watch it. I mean, the girl is actually doing it on camera with you. So, of course, you guys didn't see that because, it was behind the scenes. But you get the gist. I'm actually going to also stop my Fitbit so that it knows that we're done. Come on. Let's go. End. Okay, it's not letting me end. There we go. So, like I said, start at the basics, learn the poses, and I promise you within a month, you will be an expert at the poses at the beginner level. And as you advance, you'll learn more and more poses. And you can, like I said, do those little boosts. If you do the premium, even if you don't have the premium features, it's still a great workout. I mean, I started off with the free version and used that for almost a year before I actually purchased it. And then even during the, you know what I'm saying, that the algorithm doesn't like that word. So even during that time, they were giving it for free to students and things like that. And I think even still, they carried that out. So if you are a student, you can get the premium version for free, even if you have like a student ID or know somebody that's a student. You can put it in there and you would get the premium version for free. So that is my recommendation. I'm not going to keep you guys much longer past the hour. I did want to say that this was a lot of fun, and I really am starting to get more and more into my live streams. I am going to figure out this lighting situation, if you've seen it in my other lives, because I film it on my laptop. It makes it a little bit more challenging to, I'm going to move the camera down so you don't have to watch me in the background, so that you don't have to, I lost my train of thought. Anyway, yeah, I do want to do more lives. The lighting situation will get better as I go. I would also like to know if you would like to see more of these. Like, I would love to come on live and just do yoga with you guys. You know, we could, if you don't have the down dog, maybe if you want, I can just come on once a week, twice a week, something like that. And we can do yoga together using my premium version. You know what I'm saying? So please make sure to leave a comment. Let me know if you are interested in seeing more yoga videos, because I love to do it. I'm also going to be maybe doing more with my weights and things like that. So if you are interested in seeing more live workouts from a woman over 50 trying to get back into that great shape that I know I could get to, then please make sure to leave a comment, like, and subscribe so that you'll know when I'm going to do these live. My channel, I'm still working out like how often I'm posting and things like that. So bear with me as I get through the kinks of my channel and how often I'm going to be posting. Ideally, I'd like to post every day, maybe do these live streams twice a week, once a month, whatever you guys would like to see from me. That's what I'm here for, to give you ladies and gentlemen over the age of 50 an opportunity to work out with someone that you know is in your age group, that you're not working out with some 20-something, that you may have a little bit of fitness going, but you just want to kick it up a notch. That's what I'm going to be doing. So please make sure to leave a comment, like the video so that I know that it is something that you would like to see more of. Make sure also to check out my community tab. I'm going to start posting more there, some more, I'm just not thinking right now, more votes, more ways for you to vote on certain things that you would like to see. I don't know where I'm going with this. I just want to take a shower and get on with the rest of my day. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And until next time, stay fabulous. Bye. I know. I always do that, and then I have to do the StreamYard thing. I know. I'm going to get better at this. All right. And then the stream. Enjoy your day, you guys. Oh, and happy yoga day. Thanks for joining, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Bye.